right, welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 173. I am Chris.
I'm Cole.
And together we are Two
Woke Boys.
How dare you!
It's the last episode before Thanksgiving,
I think that's fitting.
so you got to hit him with a how dare you.
How dare you!
Yeah. How dare you celebrate Thanksgiving?
On stolen land.
Yeah.
Like right now, we're going to do this here at this time.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe this. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for the land that I guess was stolen. Fucking assholes.
Are you going to give it back?
Absolutely not. Fuck you.
Okay.
Suck my dick, bitch. But it is on stolen land, so that's bad.
Yeah.
But
as long as you just say
I didn't
that.
do it. I didn't do it. I live on it though. So
Yeah.
like that,
I mean, your ancestors.
I was here, so it's mine now. So
Yeah.
there's no take backs. So
yeah. Your ancestor,
fuck off.
Christopher Columbus, did it quite famously, actually. But
Yeah, that was bad. But now I live here, so that's good. Because I say it's bad that I live here, but I don't move. So that's good. Because you need good people to live where bad stuff happened. And all those people that got moved, where they live now is good. But if they come back in here, that's bad. And it'll get real fucking bad if
yeah,
they try
it's
to
going
come
to get
in here.
ugly if they try to take their land back.
Yeah. Well,
from
it's
you.
not their land. Because if they try to take it back, what are they doing? They're stealing the land. So then they're going to steal land. And that it's not stealing it back. It's stealing it again. Because like I wasn't here when it was stolen for the first time.
Right.
So you can't steal it back because like I'm here now. So
True.
I call first.
Yeah.
You know how like when you're playing basketball, like in a like at a park or whatever, and two guys are like ripping at the basketball, and you go, I call first,
Mhm.
and then you just get the ball,
Yeah.
and it's like that's how that works.
For sure.
So like Indians were here, and then we go on the land, we like put our foot on it, and we're like, we call first, and they're like, what the fuck is that? And we're like, you could go maybe that way.
See yourself out. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Go
they're like,
west.
Yeah. Keep going west. And they're like, we're on the Los Angeles coast. And you're like, yeah, just keep going west.
Yeah.
Into the ocean there.
Yeah. Which
Walk
that was
it out.
Yeah, that was bad, by the way.
That
We
was
don't-
bad.
We don't
And
condone
sorry about that.
forceful
sorry-
displacement or genocide, but
But sorry, but not sorry. We didn't do that. So like, not
yeah,
my fault.
we're not responsible for what our ancestors did, or particularly your ancestor very famously, but
Yeah.
you're not responsible for that because you do land acknowledgments every day. And we also have a podcast where we're literally the voice of women and people of color. So we have washed ourselves of our sin a long, long time ago. But other white people here who, whether their ancestors,
so bad.
whether their ancestors were settlers in America or not, they still all bear the responsibility of genocide and all the horrible things that were done to Native Americans because they were also white.
It's
even
all
though
their
they're-
fault.
Yes.
They don't have a podcast. They're
Yep.
they're not doing anything to absolve their sin. It's
Right.
like you work at Walgreens, cool.
Probably on stolen land.
Yeah, the Walgreens is on stolen land, which is why when I go to Walgreens, I'm going to steal deodorant and Snickers bars from you because
Reparations.
yeah,
Walgreens stole that land, so now you're going to steal some toiletries
yeah.
for your bathroom.
I'm going to steal Axe body spray because I feel like that's what Native Americans would want.
You think so?
Didn't they use like axes and stuff?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Well, there you go. So, yeah. And they're all named after like, the scents or like war cry and shit,
Right. They
So-
are pretty violent names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to try and turn a lady on. Why don't I get genocide flavor, spray that on my body.
Yeah. I mean, similar scents and flavors to the energy drinks you drink.
Yeah.
It's very violent. You know,
my favorite
assault.
my
like
favorite flavor.
Armed battery.
Yeah, those are my favorite flavors of energy drink.
Yeah.
Sometimes let's say I work at an office doing like accounting work and I'm tired and there's nothing that picks me up like an assault. It feels so good to just,
And also the energy drink is pretty good too.
yeah.
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 So sometimes you need to assault the wall with your fist to make a point.
Mm-hmm. And that's how things get done around here.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, that's what we're all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Thanksgiving, you're probably with your family, you're bored, you're escaping, you know, hanging out with your stupid family who's probably, you know...
Probably Republican.
Yeah. Probably some Republican assholes that are saying that they're frustrated with how things are or whatever. And, it's actually,
this country's going downhill.
this country's going to hell in a handbasket.
You see these gas prices?
Oh, my God.
You see these prices at the grocery store?
Yeah. Fucking,
Inflation going through the roof thanks to Biden.
yeah. It's like...
And all these wars going on all over the world. We got to get Trump back in there to calm things down. We got to get Trump back in there. He didn't do nothing wrong.
I'm going to come.
Yeah, so you're going to be hearing a lot of that this week from your dumb family.
Your dumb uncles and aunts and stuff. Good
Yeah.
luck. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's why you're here listening to us talk about how your aunt's a dumb bitch and your uncle sucks.
Yeah.
And your family's wrong. And if they need to know, just play this podcast.
Yes.
But, like, don't play it for everybody in the room. Like, do that, but then individually go on each of their phones and play it on their phones.
And
like,
rate us 5 stars
yeah,
from their
and then
phone.
log in on to their YouTube, write a comment about how great this podcast is, and then you can go later and then try to cancel your Republican aunt or uncle by saying, like, you commented on this, like, super, you know, woke podcast.
Right.
And they're, you know, that's like a good thing to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, like and subscribe, rate us 5 stars.
Yeah.
On all that stuff, and log into other people's accounts and then say that we're awesome on their account.
Yeah, that's important. But yeah, Thanksgiving, I mean, yeah, everyone's just sitting around the table, just with their dumb families talking about their
meat.
Yeah,
probably.
Right.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Are you going to be eating meat?
Yeah, but like I am going to complain about it.
Okay.
That like other people are doing it.
Yeah.
Like, because I am a vegan ambassador.
Right.
Which means I yell at people for eating meat, but then I don't.
You still eat meat yourself?
Yeah, I don't need to. But I'm doing the, you know how people say emotional labor. Yeah. I'm doing the emotional labor for the vegan movement by screaming at people while I'm eating a turkey leg.
Yeah.
You know, just like crunching this fucking huge turkey
leg. Yeah,
like
it's a Renaissance festival.
Yeah, like I'm a king at a Renaissance fair. And I'm just like, you peasants need to be eating bugs and dirt because that's good for the environment.
Right.
And then they're like, you're eating a turkey leg.
While
shut up.
Sitting in a throne, too.
Yeah, I'm wheeling my office chair that I've bedazzled like a throne. It's got like crystals and all this shit all over it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to make an entrance for Thanksgiving, and that's important. But yeah, so something that people do, dumb simpleton people around the country, is they say what they're thankful for Thanksgiving. Oh, what are you thankful for?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thankful for family and
I like how everyone's in the South.
Well, I mean, we're talking about dumb people here.
Yeah,
but I mean,
all dumb Americans sound like that.
Yes.
Every dumb American sounds
basically, there's
exactly like
there's
that.
Like, look at the country. There's L.A. where we live.
And then everywhere else.
And everywhere else until you hit New York on the other side, and there's smart people over there, too. But everyone in between is dumb and racist and sexist.
That's exactly right. And we can't stress that enough. That everyone that lives everywhere else is a dumb, sexist, racist because they don't live here.
Yes.
Like, we weren't, like, we'll say this right now. Like, we're not afraid to say it. We were not born and raised here.
Yeah.
Some would say that we have moved onto this land and gentrified it like colonizers, but we didn't do that because we showed up here and say that we're on stolen land.
Right. Yeah, we did move from a couple dumb hick areas ourselves.
We escaped. We escaped all the...
I was a refugee from Minnesota.
Me too. Yeah.
I had to leave my dumb Midwestern small town.
Yeah, same. I had to leave Florida. Can you believe that?
Even worse.
I was in Florida of all places.
Yeah. In the top part of Florida.
Yeah, like when people are like, "Oh, you're from Florida," they go, "Oh, Miami," and I go, "Oh, that's Cuba." But no, I'm from Florida, and then I'm like the not cool part, the part that has Americans in it, which is bad.
Yeah.
You know, but Miami has like no Americans in it, which is good.
Yes.
So, but then I have to say I'm from there, and that's really sad.
Yeah. But you escaped.
I escaped. I made good points there. I complained about how, you know, everybody's a dumb, hick, racist Republican out there. And, you know, it's really like that part of Florida is more like the deep South.
Right.
You know, because it's like, I mean, it's right past the Florida-Georgia line. Everybody's all about football out there. Oh, you going to the Florida-Georgia game? You gonna go to the tailgate?
The Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, and the Florida Gators.
And what happens when you beat the Georgia Bulldogs?
You gotta get.
You're gonna feel that
tailgate.
bulldog bite.
Yeah, you're gonna
feel that bulldog bite.
You're gonna feel the bulldog bite, or the Gator's gonna snap. There's gonna be a Gator snap.
That's right.
And
That's right.
Fucking
go Gators.
Stupid.
Go Gators.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow.
Now,
Tim Tebow.
if you see me wearing a Tim Tebow shirt and like
T-bowing?
just I'm T-bowing, like praying on the ground
while you're chugging a beer,
while I'm taking a beer funnel to the chest, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see me doing that,
it's ironic.
That, and I don't remember it because I may have blacked out, and I don't think that wasn't me.
Wasn't your truth.
Wasn't me.
Yeah.
Wasn't there.
Yeah.
And they're like, but this is you right there. And then it shows you after you funneled 17 beers, getting into your car and then just speeding through the tailgate. And I'm like, wasn't me.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if you don't remember it.
If I'm blacked
they could do a
out,
polygraph on you.
I'll pass.
Oh, you'll pass it with flying colors.
No problem.
Yeah. Do you recall being here at this party where you drove through a tailgate? Nope. Didn't do that. Oh.
They're like, why? What? You have like bruises all over your body from jumping through a table,
right?
And I'm like, don't remember that.
Yep.
Why did your arm hurt? Woke up like that.
Yeah.
Just
they're
woke
like,
up. I slept on it wrong.
They're like, we got this video footage here of the whole thing
of you jumping off of
a
van onto a table.
Yeah.
And like,
don't remember.
Don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's deep fake.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Right.
Someone's out to get me. I'm a public figure, and I'm very famous, and I have a podcast that's to help women and people of color, and there's a lot of people trying to cancel me, so it has to be a deep fake.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Even though people have it from multiple angles, and
yeah,
it's
and then
clear as day.
And it's like right before I jump
8K
off
footage.
The top of the table, I go, "This is not a deep fake. I am Christopher Columbus jumping off of this van." And then I do a land acknowledgement. This is on stolen land, motherfuckers. Woo! Slam my body through that table.
Yep.
Yeah. Then I get up and I'm like, oh yeah, baby. And I pound my chest and I get in my car and I fucking tires squealing, speed the fuck off.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're not going to be doing any of that this holiday season when you're back home in dumb Florida.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Certainly not going to be doing that.
No.
And you're certainly not going to be going around the table saying what you're thankful for. Because what is there to be thankful for in America? You're really going to be thankful for things in America?
Yeah,
really?
Nothing.
What is there to be thankful for in this country? Wow.
Yeah.
Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very poignant.
The silence is deafening.
Yeah.
That's what people say, right?
Yeah. Also, your silence was violence.
That's true.
Because that's the only thing to be thankful for in this country. Violence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, I can't think of one good thing about this country.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly don't want to live here. Will I ever move? Absolutely fucking not.
We will threaten.
We'll threaten to move.
all the time.
Every
And
election.
As the election, pops up, we will threaten to move to a country that is predominantly more white than our country.
Right.
Right. I mean, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Like
we're moving
going
to Canada. Yeah.
I might go to Sweden because they have like healthcare or whatever over there. And then someone's like, "Oh, is it because they're white?" And it's like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, it's obviously
why
not
don't you go
'cause
to
of that.
Mexico? It's like, there's a wall in the way, I guess. I don't know.
Can't go there.
Couldn't go there. There's some wall in the way.
Uh-huh.
It's not done. I could just go around it, but shut up about that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to disturb the wall situation. I don't want to go in there and gentrify their spot.
Right.
I don't want to blow up their spot.
Yeah.
I mean, I will go to Tijuana and, visit
some establishment, some gentlemen's establishment, or some establishments that are specifically for
women,
for gentlemen.
Yeah, well, there's women.
Women work
There's
there.
a lot of women.
A lot of women work there. Yeah.
And I'm just trying to help them.
Yeah.
So
You're trying to make some donations to women's causes, meaning
and that's coming
lap
straight
dances.
from the Slut Fund.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, straight from it. Yeah.
Straight from the Slut
If you've
Fund.
ever given money to the show, it's going straight to women's causes, aka
Tijuana
strip clubs in Tijuana. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just trying to help women, and that's what we're all about.
Yeah.
So that's one thing to be thankful for, is that there's other countries we can go to that aren't here. So that's cool.
Yeah.
We love that. But, I don't know.
Yeah, America's the worst country in the world. There's absolutely nothing to be thankful for. If you say you're thankful for anything while living in America, you're a fucking idiot. Especially if, you know what I hate? I hate these immigrants who come over here and they're like, "Oh, I'm so happy to be here. This is so much better than my previous."
The immigrants that assimilate to American stuff,
right? And they cherish American culture, and they always talk about how great America is, and how it saved themselves and their families and gave them a new life and new opportunity. How fucking stupid are you?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
all right?
Shut up, idiot.
This country sucks.
Yeah, go back to your
get in
country
line.
with that
Get in line with
America
me.
bullshit.
Yeah, get in line with me and line up to say how bad this country is. I don't want to hear you talking about that it's good. Oh, America saved my family. Shut up.
We like immigrants like Trevor Noah who complain about how much America sucks
in an accent.
Yeah, who have an accent because he literally just fled a piece of shit country to come here and complain about how much America sucks while making like 7 figures.
Yes, we like,
because that's bad.
Yes, we like those ones.
Those guys are good.
Yeah,
and Hassan Minaj for lying about everything that's ever happened.
Well,
to
it
him.
was his emotional truth.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but it's important to tell lies about what happened to you because that's what comedy is.
Yeah, no,
comedy
it's not
is
the truth,
saying,
but it's his truth.
Yeah, comedy is like
more
saying
important
like
than the truth.
Racism. Yeah, comedy is like saying, like, you punch up a joke. Like when I say like I'm an immigrant and I was molested. I'm like punching up that joke by saying I was molested, even though I wasn't.
Right.
That's funny. That's comedy.
Yeah.
So if you don't get, I'm sorry, you don't get comedy because you're too dumb to get it.
And instead of just I have a little baby daughter, how about I have a little baby daughter that someone tried to poison in the mail with anthrax?
Yeah.
Punching it up. Punching it up.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. That's good comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
I was at my mosque praying. How about I was at my mosque being spied on by an FBI informant? Punching it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if these things didn't happen.
No.
It's punching up jokes and punching up your truth.
It is pretty funny for an FBI informant to just you're at a mosque. You're taking a day off from your 7-figure job working at the Daily Show. An FBI informant comes up and shakes you and is like, "Are you doing comedy? What the fuck?" They're like shaking you by your scarf or whatever you're wearing.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do comedy on one of the biggest networks on television? Is that what he's saying happened?
I'm not exactly sure what
would the FBI informant shake him down on?
Well, he said he was trying to instigate and trying to recruit them into terrorist groups or something.
Okay. By being on the Daily Show.
No, I think this is pre-Daily Show.
I don't really get it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really get the story either. It didn't happen. I mean, it was completely
an
made
emotional
up.
truth.
It was emotional.
It's important that you talk about your emotional truth and things that he said it didn't happen to him, but it could happen to someone that looks like him.
Yes,
so that's what's important.
Exactly.
Representation I've never
matters.
seen racism happen to me ever, and I can't point out one instance where it's ever happened, but I think
Could
it
happen.
probably could happen. So someone called me a poo once.
Yeah.
So if you don't get that, you're a fucking asshole, and you just don't get how racist America is.
Yes.
And we'll illustrate how racist America is by continuing to make up stories about how racist America is, because you can't seem to find one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, speaking of how bad America is, there was a glimmer of hope recently with people realizing that with bin Laden, Osama bin Laden,
Yeah.
who famously orchestrated the 9/11 terrorist attacks, is getting rehabilitated on TikTok by some smart, brilliant young Americans who I'm going to play.
You're playing a video?
Yeah. I'll do the turn on the little screen thing here.
Okay. So there's like videos of people.
A TikTok compilation of people saying that they stan bin Laden. And is this okay? There we go. So just check out this brilliance here.
Morning, I read Letter to America, which is Osama bin Laden's letter to America explaining why he attacked Americans. And I am ashamed to say that I not only have never read this letter, but I didn't even know this letter existed. It's wild, and everyone should read it. If you haven't read it yet, read it. However, be forewarned that this has left me very disillusioned, and I feel the same exact way I felt when I was deconstructing Christianity. I feel a little bit just confused, like I have entered into another timeline. What is this? And yeah, so go read it.
So I just read A Letter to America, and I will never look at life the same. I will never look at this country the same. I will never. Please read it, and if you have read it, let me know if you are also going through an existential crisis in this very moment, because in the last 20 minutes, my entire viewpoint on the entire life I have believed and I have lived has changed. Please read that entire letter.
I need everyone to stop what they're doing right now and go read. It's literally 2 pages. Go read A Letter to America. And please come back here and just let me know what you think, because I feel like I'm going through like an existential crisis right now.
Thing?
And a lot of people are.
Yeah.
So I just need someone else to be
slightly tweaked.
I need you to stop what you're doing and go read A Letter to America.
The media was talking about like COVID misinformation. They did that like compilation of like every single like news station saying exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And tell me what you think, because I really also need to talk to other people about this. And actually, before you even read the letter, I did want to mention, in reading the letter, I could only think of this tweet that I saw the other day. Under settler colonialism, any kind of resistance is branded as terrorist, because the only acceptable violence
supported
is
his rights.
Yeah.
So this is fucking insane. I just read Osama bin Laden's Letter to America, which I will be
sure
going
he
through
would have supported
right here,
this
it's actually
person as well.
so mind-fucking to me that terrorism has been sold as this idea to the American people, and honestly just so many Western inhabitants within certain nations, that this group of people, this random group of people, just suddenly wakes up one day and just fucking hates you, just wants you dead, wants you gone, and this is all because they believe that they're better than us. Like, that is the root of terrorism. It doesn't make sense. They just hate your fucking nation. But reading this letter, it becomes apparent to me that
the narrative that the media spun after the 9/11 stuff, where they were like, they hate us because they ain't us.
True.
We got to go over there and get them, you know?
True.
So
yes, there were obviously.
But yeah, so people are like basically flipping on Osama bin Laden here.
Right.
And there's like that was a compilation of videos of people being like, hey, I just read the Osama bin Laden
manifesto
why we blew up the 9/11 towers, and he made some good points.
Yeah.
Kind of made some good points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It really, like, my whole viewpoint has just been like shattered.
It's like people being
let
like,
me know what you think. because like it totally like changed my day. So let me know what you think, because my day is different now, because like my mind is blown. Why didn't no one tell me about this? I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Why didn't I was never
Everything
told
I
about
operate
this.
on is brown people good, white people bad. When I read the thing that a brown person wrote, I was like, you know what? That kind of aligns with my brown people good, white people bad thing. So let me, maybe read something from the brown person that did the terrorist attack.
Yeah. Also, the idea that it like wasn't out there before now. This letter was.
How did it? Like what circulated it? Did he start a TikTok? Did Osama bin Laden start a TikTok page?
He did get
Yo,
killed.
what up, fam? Like, subscribe. I'm gonna go live tomorrow at like 7 a.m. or whatever. But I just put out my I wrote like a poem during that time. I don't want to really talk about it, but go ahead and read it. It's cool. It's on my Substack.
Right.
He's got a Substack.
I mean, he was killed in 2011.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But there's some people that think he was not.
Right.
Because
they never showed pictures of the body.
Yeah. Well, it also didn't like it was Barack Obama. He just like a special announcement, everybody. He's dead. Can we see it? We're done. Have a good night, everybody. We got him. Don't worry about it. Terrorism over.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird, but
yeah. Well, in high school, we read, like, I was in a history class, so we did read the Letter to America.
So everybody got stoked about Osama.
Well,
how many people were there like women with like short hair and 75 face piercings that were like, pretty good points.
Yeah. Yeah, not really. Not really. It was
what was the general consensus?
The general consensus was that he was a murderer. And like but okay, we like bin Laden though, and we don't want this video to get taken down, but we definitely agree with bin Laden for attacking America. He is a freedom fighter.
He made some good points.
He made some good points. He is brown. America
Brown
is white. Bad.
Yep.
So
brown good, white bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Immigrated to the United States.
Right.
Like into a building, but
yes. Well, not
he didn't
him,
do it, but
some people he told to do it.
How did he get those guys to do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if someone was like, "Hey, would you like kill yourself?" I'd be like, "Why don't you do it, dude? Why don't you kill yourself?"
Nah, I'm not really feeling it.
Yeah.
I think
he's like, "No, I'm like the captain of that." So like,
Right. Well, they get their virgins in heaven, which
you can fuck virgins here though, right? Can't you do
not
that?
72? Well,
I mean,
good luck trying to
work
pull
hard.
72. Yeah.
You got to work pretty hard, I guess. But, like that seems like not the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so
well, careful. You don't want to be Islamophobic.
That's
okay,
true.
you're sounding
That's true.
very Islamophobic.
Okay, well,
right now.
I'm sorry. I apologize. We love that.
Yeah.
And your support.
And we love bin Laden, and we love that Gen Z is like rallying behind bin Laden now as like a freedom fighter, and and how this letter where he's basically just like.
Do we have the letter? Is like
I reread it. It's online. I mean, it's exactly
like give us the general consensus of what it said.
It's like America is a nation of debauchery and sin, and like I call America to Islam and to Sharia, and he's right.
What's Sharia?
Like Sharia law. It's like Islamic law where it's like very strict. It's like what they have in Afghanistan now under the Taliban, where like women can't go to school or work or vote or have rights.
Man, that sounds really bad. That doesn't sound fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's bad on paper, but because it's them doing it over there and they're Muslim, we don't want to.
Totally okay.
That's their culture.
Let them do that.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do over there.
But
if
you try to bring that shit over here, we're still not going to say anything about it
because it's your culture.
It's your culture, and
we definitely want you to bring that over.
Yes.
Like if you leave your shitty culture to come here and live in a free country, like that's cool to bring your bullshit over here. Like,
well, you say bullshit, but it's
yeah,
good. It's
yeah,
good.
well, that's what people that suck would say about your country's nonsense.
Yeah.
You know? That's what they would say.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. We love that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So we love how Bin Laden is getting rehabilitated. Yeah. Also, a lot of the stuff in the Bin Laden letter was like, your country is controlled by the Jews, and we must defeat the Jews and things like that. And it's very cool that Gen Z, these people who call everyone who disagrees with them Nazis, that they're like now aligning themselves with literal Nazism.
How soon do you think it's going to be before some of them are going to be like, I read this book called Mein Kampf, a couple of good
and
points.
And my world is kind of changed right now.
Mein Kampf, he kind of like it doesn't mean like my struggle.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he was like struggling. And
right.
It's like he's probably talking about mental health, so that's good.
Yep.
You know, so
he was an artist.
Yeah.
He was a vegetarian.
Art. Nice.
Right.
Love that.
He
definitely not
had
an
a dog.
indicator that mental illness
he
had to
he had a
dog.
Stuff.
Yeah. We love dogs. I love dogs.
He had a
more
dog.
than people,
He was a veg. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a dog. He was a vegetarian. He was an artist. He had mental health problems. An author. Yeah. Writer.
I love books. I love reading.
Yeah.
I love hanging out at bookstores and just talking to book sluts or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we love how there's this kind of circular horseshoe thing going on.
Yeah.
Where
really
it's
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and there are all these people making these videos, just brilliant.
So much awareness from
just
these people.
Smart people, and just opening their eyes to the brilliance and just good points of Bin Laden, and how he's good, America's bad, and
what are these people gonna do? Like we're like a war is gonna happen, so like, are they gonna like fight for the other side? What are they gonna? What's gonna happen?
I have no idea
with these people.
Who knows? I'm sure they'll all move out of America because they hate it so much, right?
Yeah.
After discovering the truth about America, I'm sure they'll leave and they'll go to like Afghanistan or Pakistan.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where people are.
I'm sure they'll. I'm
they'll
sure
be
they'll
welcome
do that
over there with their gay flags and all that stuff.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah. They'll be welcome with.
Flying there.
It's like the Queers for Palestine people. You know.
Yeah, they're going to be very
welcomed with open arms in the Gaza Strip for sure.
Yeah.
But then so Bin Laden is getting kind of like uncanceled posthumously by Gen Z, but now people start looking more into Bin Laden, and now they're canceling him again. There's this tweet from this account, Aldon Markey. Bin Laden was a billionaire petrodollar Nepo baby who once served as an important U.S. asset in Afghanistan. Stop reading his bullshit and start reading material by Palestinian revolutionaries. So it's like, okay, Nepo baby.
Yeah, nice.
Who's worked with the U.S. government before. Yeah.
I wonder how many of those people that we just saw on the
compilation,
making some good points there.
Right.
Like 3 videos after, because like literally everyone is making daily content on these things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I just found out he was Nepo baby, so fuck him. He sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, murdering innocent civilians and destabilizing the world, that's fine. But where I draw the line is having a famous father.
Yeah.
That's where you take it a step too far.
Famous,
yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
Yeah, if you're like Che Guevara, cool. But if you're Che Guevara Jr., not cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Murdering innocents is fine if you do it in the name of like a political point.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's the right political point. Yeah.
Which they have, because we agree with fundamental Islam and Sharia law.
Nice.
Because so yeah, Bin Laden is getting canceled. I mean, what's our take? Do we hate him now because he's a Nepo baby? I think we're just gonna say that like you ask someone like, oh, what do you think of Bin Laden? Oh, he's a murderer who killed thousands. That's why you hate him too, right? Oh yeah, he's Nepo baby.
He was a freedom fighter who had a rich dickhead dad.
Right.
And would he have been able to fight for freedom the way he did if he didn't have a famous dad?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like a troubling thing. It's like he did good art, but like he had the opportunity to do good art because his dad is famous.
Yeah.
And he's rich. And we hate rich people. So it's like, it's tough because we operate everything on like Marvel Universe stuff,
Yes.
right? Good versus evil.
Yes.
That's every one of those movies. There's a good team and a bad team. There's no gray area at all.
Right.
Right? Brown, good. White, bad. Rich, bad. Poor, good.
Muslim, good. Christian, bad.
Yeah. So like there's no, like and here's where the gray area lies. You can be brown, good, but also rich, bad. So what do we do with that?
Yeah.
We got to find how many goods versus how many bads, and then we'll decide from there.
Yes.
Right? We have a checklist, you know?
Yes.
And then it depends on, and also there's also a way of finagling your opinion based on which of these categories you can align with, right? Because if we're talking about his like freedom fighting, we're not talking about how he's rich. We're talking about how he's brown, and he's saying white is bad. So good, right?
Right.
But if we dig a little into finding about how he has a Nepo dad situation, that's bad, right? So then we'll say he's bad, right? So we said this before, and we'll say this again, but our opinions are like wacky inflatable tube, man.
Yes.
You know, we are flopping around in the wind, and our opinions are going all over the place. So, you know, we just got to take a, you know, which way is the wind blowing, and that's where our opinion's going to be.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, it's tough.
We're contrarians too. So like, whatever you think, we like doing that. That's how most of our sentences start. We push our glasses up our nose and we go, actually, and then we make our point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we were psyched to see Bin Laden rehabilitated, but sad to see him get canceled again. But I guess we agree because Bin Laden did some really, really, I mean, at the end of the day, like, we have to take a step back and realize that Bin Laden did some really, really terrible things. He had a rich dad.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of really bad things.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
And like, think of the opportunities for killing Americans he took away from other more deserving people who didn't have rich fathers.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
He was able to do the things he did because he had access.
Yes.
Because, you know, of his rich dad. So that's really a shame.
Yeah,
you know?
it is. So
yeah, we hate that guy.
Yeah, fuck Bin Laden.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
Yeah. So in other political kind of news here, Rosalynn Carter, mental health activist, humanitarian, and former First Lady, dies at 96. Rosalynn Carter, who as First Lady worked tirelessly on behalf of mental health reform and professionalized the role of the president's spouse, died Sunday at the age of 96, according to the Carter Center. Rosalynn Carter passed away peacefully with family by her side at her home in Plains, Georgia, the center said in a statement. Rosalynn was my equal partner in everything I have ever accomplished, her husband, former President Jimmy Carter, said. She gave me wise guidance and encouragement when I needed it. As long as Rosalynn was in the world, I always knew somebody loved and supported me. Carter Center announced Friday that the former First Lady had entered hospice care. She was diagnosed with dementia in May. Her husband began home hospice care in February following a series of hospital stays. So...
You know what I had a problem with this article?
Yeah.
You stopped reading at that point, but there's the very next paragraph. It says, Jimmy Carter was defeated in a landslide by Ronald Reagan 4 years after being elected. His single term in the White House included a rare peace agreement between Israel and Egypt, but it was also marked by soaring inflation and the Iran hostage crisis. Through it all, Rosalynn was by his side, often whispering in his ear. Can you believe that shit? It's like,
wow, you're going to reduce a woman to just like whispering in someone's ear? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. What? Yeah, it's like, oh, Rosalynn Carter died. Oh, what did her husband? Let's talk about.
Yeah,
the
let's
man.
talk about her husband. Right.
What'd the man do?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sucks. She died. What did her husband? What was his life like?
she probably didn't work herself. I bet it was her husband who was more famous and
she
popular.
Just probably fucking sat there with her legs open, barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, making sandwiches for him while he got shit done as the president. Fucking gross.
Yeah.
You know?
Unbelievable that they'd have to bring bring her husband into her eulogy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was at all relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. She was, you know what it should have said? It should have said Rosalynn was married to a guy.
Should have said that.
Yeah. She married some fucking guy, I guess.
Yeah.
And then that would be it. Oh, yeah, he was the president. No big deal, whatever. But she was a girl boss.
Yeah. We talked about mental health.
Yeah, and then drop the mic.
Yeah.
And then
Matt Rife style.
Hell yeah.
Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, just the patriarchy is just so.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I bet if we find is Jimmy Carter dead?
No, he's still alive.
Okay, well, when he dies, I better see a fucking paragraph about Jimmy Carter that talks about how sweet his wife's pussy was. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, that's one way of, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, Jimmy Carter was president, blah, blah, blah. We miss him. He was cool president. He did all this stuff. Also, he had a pretty hot wife. She had some nice tits. And she was a girl boss, and like a whole paragraph about like what kind of sandwiches she made and how cool she was.
You know what I hope the headline of the article is? Rosalynn Carter's husband dies. Don't even fucking say his name.
Yeah.
Don't say his name. Don't say his job.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any of that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
He was a husband. I mean, he was a peanut farmer, right? From dumb Georgia. I'm just a peanut farmer from Georgia.
Cool. You're the fucking, what's that? The Mr. Peanut.
Mr. Peanut? Yeah.
Cool. Mr. Peanut. Wearing your glasses, trying to get me to eat PB crisps. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. He's just a dumb hick who was married to a beautiful, elegant first lady.
Mm-hmm. Nice. We should give the eulogy for him when he dies.
Yeah.
And just talk about her.
Yeah. Well,
just
we like
put up pictures of her. And just be like,
although
nice.
we think Jimmy Carter was a great president.
Oh, we do.
Despite
he
what
rules.
Despite what.
Oh yeah, because like
results.
fucking shithead Ronald Reagan came in there and ruined everything right after he was president.
Right.
Actually, after she was the first lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, a man came in and displaced her out of her house.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy to think about? Every time there's a president, the new president moves in on stolen land.
Wow.
And displaces the current president.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Think about how much shit they got to move. That sucks.
Yeah.
Moving sucks ass. You know what I mean?
Think they get their security deposit back?
No. Not now, no.
Yeah.
The White House probably used to do that, but the landlord's probably Chinese, right? Probably a Chinese person that owns the White House. You think?
Perhaps.
Who owns it? You know? Who's the landlord of the White House?
I mean, I think it's just the government, but.
Yeah, but, you know. I don't know. We don't know who it could be, but.
Yeah.
Who are you renting from, you know?
Right.
What's the rent like there?
Yeah.
You know? That'd be cool if the presidents move into the White House and then they have like roommates.
Right.
And it's just like some guy. It's like, bro, can you get your dishes out of the fucking sink? You know?
Uh-huh.
So that'd be cool. You go in the Oval Office, the fucking roommates in there like jerking off on your computer.
Yeah, like playing Xbox Live.
Yeah, dude.
Like, hey, my office is in here. I got to get some work done.
My computer was like busted, so I thought I'd use yours. And it's like, bro, I have to be the president right now. Can you get out of the Oval Office? Like, this is the only round room in the. Why is it also? Why is it like that?
Not sure.
Is there like windows to the outside?
I think there's windows. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be safer if it wasn't like that? Wouldn't it, you know what I mean? Like being enclosed in the center, like a, right? Couldn't people like attack
from the window. Yeah. I guess in theory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, anyway, I don't know why I got on that. Sorry, that was my head just went there thinking about the president.
No, it's all good. I mean, there's still time for us to jump in the race. We could declare as
you should write us in as president.
Yeah.
Take a picture of your ballot, send it to the boys.
Yep.
That you wrote in, TooWokeBoys.
Mm-hmm. First co-presidents of the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. And we'd come in and we would do a reality show to audition the first lady that we would have. And the first lady would be on terms, which would be like by like nightly.
Yeah, there's going to be a
terms.
lot. There's going to be a lot of first ladies.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be like JFK, except
we're not going to get shot in the head.
Yeah.
We're not.
We're not going to hide it. It's going to be very out in the open.
Yeah, we're going to be the first polyamorous presidency.
I love that.
Polyamorous co-president.
We need more polyamorous representation in the White House.
Yeah, there's none.
Yeah.
There's no polyamorous presidents.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Like, we make public appearances and they'd be like, who's this lady, you know? We'd be like, oh, this is they'll like hold the mic in her face. You ask her what her name is. Don't ask
She's
me.
like, are you saying this because you don't know my name? It's like, no,
babe, I'm not going to speak for you because I'm,
a feminist.
Yeah,
So
I'm a feminist, so I'm letting you speak. Like, it's your chance to speak. And she's like, what's my name? I'm like, don't do this right here. Don't do this right now. Just answer the fucking question.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Trying to make me look bad as the president.
Right.
This is why you're not my first lady. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, you're the first lady in like theory because you're here at this like gala event that we're doing as a public thing. But guess what? Are you coming to the next one? I don't think so.
No. One and done.
Yeah.
So, speaking of girl bosses, Taylor Swift delivers emotional performance in Brazil days after fan's death. Taylor Swift returned to the stage in Brazil after a hiatus due to the sizzling heat and seemingly paid tribute to a fan who recently died at one of her shows. Yeah.
Of what? One day?
Yeah, I guess a couple days.
Like the day of travel?
Yeah.
Okay.
The pop superstar put on an emotional performance Sunday at Estadio Nilton Santos Stadium in Rio de Janeiro, where just 2 nights earlier, Ana Clara Benavides passed away during a heat wave before Taylor's Friday show began. Ana was feeling ill before she was rushed to a hospital where she was pronounced dead. Cause of death has not been disclosed. On Sunday, Taylor hit the stage again in Rio, but this time the temps were much lower than the previous 2 nights, which forced her to postpone Saturday's concert.
For being too hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So during last night's performance, Taylor sat at her piano and poured out her heart, playing her song Bigger Than the Whole Sky. Some of her Swifties jumped on X, speculating Taylor chose that tune to honor Ana and giving her major props.
Now, anywhere in this whole thing here, okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Where's Travis Kelce? Is he there supporting her? I don't think so. Fuck you, Travis Kelce.
That's a great
piece
point.
Of shit.
Oh, what? You had a sports ball game to play?
Hey, babe, are you going to go to my game? Where are you? At the concert.
Yeah.
We'd be there.
Oh, I got to catch some footballs from Patrick Mahomes, and then I got to spike it. Then I got to go to Arrowhead Stadium because that's where I play football.
Yeah, I got to practice. I got to read the book and study the plays.
Midwest Kansas Cityans come and
paint their chest.
And paint their chests red and eat barbecue.
Yeah, and hot wings.
And drink beer.
And jump through tables.
Yeah, hey, let's go Chiefs.
I'm going to paint my chest.
Chiefs Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to do one of these.
We're going to do a racist tomahawk chalk.
Oh, even though there's no Indians here because we pushed them all out of here.
Yeah, that's right. We killed them all.
Casinos in Vegas, but fuck you.
Yeah, we're going to do the tomahawk chop. And then we're gonna run the pigskin into the end zone and score points. Oh, touchdown. Oh, there's 7 points, or there's 6 points. Then we're gonna kick the extra point to make it 7.
Oh, we might go for 2 though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got to beat the spread.
Yeah. Oh, Patrick Mahomes, he has 2 Super Bowls. People are speculating he could be the next Tom Brady. Oh, he's going to build a dynasty. Oh, he and Travis Kelce are kind of like Tom Brady and Gronk. Oh, it's like a quarterback and tight end duo. that they're really dynamic on the field, and then off the field they're good buddies too. Oh, isn't that cool? Oh, and then instead of Bill Belichick, we got Andy Reid. We got big fat ass Andy Reid. Oh, what'd you do after the game, Andy? I ate a cheeseburger. Remember that? Yeah, they asked, what'd you do to celebrate the Super Bowl, Andy? Oh, I had a cheeseburger.
I went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, because I'm a fat fuck with a mustache. Well, I look like a walrus.
I walk around with a clipboard.
I'm a human walrus who walks around with my clipboard and my headset. Oh, Patrick, why don't you try the play where you throw the ball to Travis Kelce and then he's in the end zone?
And then he catches it.
I'm a genius because of that. I'm an offensive genius. Takes a real smart guy to say that. Hey, Patrick, if they're coming to sack you, maybe run around a bit. Maybe scramble.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
use
try
your
to
legs.
not get
Maybe
tackled.
try to run around. You know why? Because you're black. Because you're a mobile quarterback. You gotta be.
A mobile quarterback just means a black quarterback.
Yeah, it just means a black guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick,
you're a black guy and you also throw the football, but run because you're black.
I bet you're yeah. You better run because you're black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is racist because where are you running from? White people?
Right.
It's actually usually black people, but still it's racist for some reason.
Yeah, throw the ball.
Because
Throw
a white guy
Travis.
told you to do that.
Throw the ball to Travis, then he's going to score. Then, Chiefs are looking good this year. Chiefs are looking good. They could get their third ring. Mahomes and Kelce could get their third ring. You never know. The AFC's wide open. Oh, you never know. You never know. Oh, and I'm gonna do what else is I'm gonna go host SNL and be a dumb, goofy jock. Oh, look at me. I can play sports, but I can be funny too. I'm Travis Kelce. Oh, yeah, and I can do commercials for Pfizer, which we like that part. We like the commercials
we do love
for Pfizer.
that part. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that part's good. But then I'm going to play football after that. I'm going to be a dumb jock again.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to cheat on Taylor Swift because obviously I do that.
Is he doing that?
I mean, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, we're for sure. He's definitely doing that.
Yeah,
he sucks.
Right, because he sucks
and he's not supporting her. That's the
and
most
I'm
important
gonna dump
thing.
and you know what racist girlfriend was before Taylor Swift? She was black.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna dump this black bitch and date the white girl because she's more popular. Oh, because I'm not racist at all. Yeah, I wonder why I did that.
Yeah, if you
Nothing to
date
do
a
with
black
race.
woman and then date a white woman after that, you're racist.
You're racist. Yeah.
I'm not racist because I've never dated a black woman ever in my life. That's not racist. See what I'm saying?
How is that not
Because if I
racist?
dated a black woman and then I dated a white woman, that would be racist. But I wouldn't do that to black women. So I've never dated a.
You've also never broken up with a black woman.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not hurting.
Right.
I'm not hurting black women because I stay very far away from them.
Yeah.
For them. It's not me. I'm not afraid of them at all. They're not terrifying.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of white women out there and maybe a couple Asian women, a couple Latina women who would say that you ruined their life and you ruined the lives of everyone you come across. So because of that.
Yeah, but I've never done that to a black woman.
You've never done that to a black
I've never done that to a black woman.
Yeah. So that makes you a good guy and an anti-racist.
Yeah, exactly.
You've
That's
never
what I'm saying.
ruined a black woman's life.
Yeah. That's how good of a person I am.
And it's not because you're intentionally staying away from them.
No.
Because they're not your preference. It's not that.
No, it's not that at all. And also that would be racist.
Right.
But also if you did have a preference where you're like, I like black women, you're
fetishizing them.
You're racist because you're fetishizing them.
Right.
Exactly. That makes sense.
Right. So if
you like black women, you're racist. If you don't like black women,
you're also
racist.
Yeah.
I'm not racist because I don't see them.
Yeah.
Color. I don't see color.
You don't see color.
Yeah.
Right.
Or black people.
Right.
So. And if that doesn't make sense to you, then you're racist.
Right.
So, yeah. So what I was trying to say is Travis Kelce not present during Taylor Swift supporting her. Yeah. Where's he? Oh, he's just practicing football like a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times have we been in a relationship and it's like a woman's like, do you need to like go play softball? And it's like, I do have to go play softball. And it's like we get in a huge fight because women don't understand that like I care about my team, right? But like if I did, you know, if you do care, if he wanted to, he would. How about that?
Oh, I love that.
That's what we'll say about the Taylor Swift situation.
Yeah.
He should quit football and be a stay-at-home dad for Taylor Swift.
I can tell you this. If Taylor had if I was dating Taylor Swift and she had a concert in Brazil,
you're there.
I would say, to hell with my job. I'm going to support my girlfriend perform in Brazil. Do I have a job? No.
Yeah.
But I would still take time off to go over there.
That's yeah. You know what I would do?
Yeah.
I would be at every single Taylor Swift concert ever. And here's what I would do. There would not be one moment where she's not exactly right by my side. She's like, I got to perform right now. I'm like, yeah, babe, I know. And then I'll take a chair. I'm going to walk to the front of the stage, and I'm going to sit down in the stage center at the front of the stage. She's going to be behind me doing her little concert thing or whatever she's doing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be at the center of the stage, front and center. And I'm going to be staring at all those motherfuckers, staring at my girlfriend, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Are you looking at my girlfriend? Turn the fuck around. And then the guy's going to be like, I'm here with my girlfriend. Shut the fuck up. What are you doing here? Get away.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lose my mind at all of them.
I think that might be a little distracting, and like the mic might pick that up.
And then she'll be like, I'll be wearing a headset too, and I'll be like, you got to cue me into the sound of the system here because I do crowd work because I'm a comedian, you know. I'm just doing crowd work clips at Taylor Swift concerts, screaming at people. Who the fuck are you?
Well, yeah, it's your usual crowd work, which is just fighting the audience.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's my crowd work clips. That's funny. You know, it's funny to fight the audience. You know, so I'm just up there screaming at people, telling them, "Don't look at my girlfriend." They're like, "I bought tickets to the Taylor Swift concert. It cost me like $8 million to sit anywhere near the front row. Shut the fuck up," you know. And then I'm gonna be in a swivel chair too. The chair swivels. I'm gonna swivel to the back. If I see a man in the band playing music, I'll be like, "Hey, are you playing? Like, are you doing backup vocals with my girl?
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck? Are you saying the same thing that she's saying at the same time that she's saying it? What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
Yeah.
And he'll be like, "I'm in Taylor Swift's band." And I'll fucking swat the mic out of his hand. I'll be like, "Shut the fuck up. Give me the mic."
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be like, this guy is pretty wild.
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Taylor, it's just you and me. We're doing a White Stripes thing. It's just you and me."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
Except, unlike the White Stripes, you're not going to pretend to be her brother.
Oh, is that? Oh, I thought they were like married.
No, they were married, got divorced, and then pretended to be siblings.
What? Are you shitting me?
No.
Why'd they do that?
Super weird.
That is retarded.
Yeah. So
no, there will be none of that.
No.
You're
going to do the first part. You will get married and there will not be a prenup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you don't want...
The prenup we'll sign, but it'll be like, I, Taylor Swift, bequeath everything to Christopher Columbus.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am entering a conservatorship with Christopher Columbus.
Yes. There's going to be some very fine print saying that.
Yeah.
At the end of
it's going to be like one of those
stack of documents.
It's going to be one of those like Apple iTunes terms of services.
Exactly.
It's like 8,000 pages, and you're like, just fucking accept whatever.
Yeah.
Just accept it. Shut up. You know.
Right.
And then once she accepts it, I'll be like, "All right, Taylor, this is great. I'm glad we did it, babe. Now get in your kennel over there."
Yeah.
And she'll be like, what is that? Like,
she's like, "Why is Britney Spears still there?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, I haven't kicked her out yet."
That's my ex-girlfriend. Then Britney will be like, "What?" I'll be like, "Yeah, shut up, Britney. I'm gonna get a new kennel for you, okay? Just chill out."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we're gonna set up your like coming back tour, but you gotta fucking practice those dance moves and put the fucking knives down, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Put those knives down.
Yeah, those
bro.
knives are gonna be taken.
Yeah,
away.
how did you get those out of my kitchen? You know? Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
All right. We should wrap up here.
Sure.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't think so. Follow ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, on Instagram for all his stand-up dates coming out.
Mm-hmm. Follow ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, with all of his stand-up dates. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us on everything on there. Send us emails, TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. Donate to the Slut Fund, Venmo, Cash App, do that. Also, give us 5-star reviews on Spotify and iTunes, and share this show with your friends. And, throw us some comments. We need some help in the algorithm there. We keep getting shadow banned, so that would help us with that. Anyway, that being said, thank you for listening to episode 173 of the Two Woke Boys. I am Chris.
I'm Cole.
And together, we are Two Woke Boys.
Can you hear my voice this time?